they shipped a body in here. Yeah.
It's so creepy.
Yeah, I know.
どうもこんにちは。
こんにちは。
豆魚雷の B クロスです。
豆魚雷のクワロです。
今回はね、なんと、
はい、
新企画。
お、
その名も
ドドン。
豆魚雷ワールドレポートでございます。
あら、なんかすごい。
そう。
グローバルな。
いや、そうなんですよ。
感じしますね。
そう、我々豆魚雷から。
はいはいはい。
特派員をですね、送り込んで
テレビみたい。すごい。なんか聞いたことあるよ、その似たような企画。
そうで海外のね、こうカルチャーだったりとか、そのショップさんとかのレポートをね、届けてもらおうっていう企画でございます。
豆魚雷ラスベガス店ができる日に近いんじゃないかい？
いや、ないか。
それはないか。
そうそう。
あ、なるほどね。
ね、そんな感じで今回は第1回目、
はいはい。
カナダのね、バンクーバーにあるホラー専門ショップをレポートしてる。
カナダですね、じゃあ。
そうそうそうそう。カナダにあるホラーのショップさんを
気になる
レポートしてもらってるんで、
見てみたい。
そう、ぜひね、じゃあこれから VTR いきますんで、
俺らもなんかね、見ちゃおうか。
どうぞ。
どうも皆さんこんにちは。豆魚雷特派員のモリカサです。今回はカナダはバンクーバーに唯一1軒だけあると言われているホラー専門ショップネーザーワールドコレクティブルさんにちょっと伺っていろんなホラーのアイテムを見させていただきたいと思うんですが、ネザーワールドコレクティブルス、日本語で言うとメイドの土産みたいな、そんなメイドの土産が売っているお店がここバンクーバーにあるそうなので、どんなお店なのか早速見に行ってみましょう。住宅街の方を歩いていきますと、今度はちょっと見てください。ちょっとした商店街じゃないですけども、お店とかが並んでいるストリートに着きました。お店ございました。こちらでございます。それでは早速お邪魔してみたいと思います。
Hi there. My name is Daryl, and I own Netherworld Collectibles, the only horror store in BC. We're going to take a look at the shop. Everything is really classic. So, all the classic stuff that's iconic for horror, which I've been doing for many years. We're going on to 9 years in this shop. So I know the genre very well. All the iconic stuff, Bride of Frankenstein, Night of the Living Dead, The Thing, Hellraiser, all this stuff is, the properties are brilliant. Everybody knows what they are, everybody likes them. So follow me this way. And of course, with horror, we have to have movies, right? So all the classics, DVDs, Blu-ray, and even VHS, which some people still collect, believe it or not. And of course, we have to have our horror magazines and the horror comic books. There's all the masks that we bring in for Halloween. And then on this side, we've got all the figures and the games. So board games, again, very, very good licenses, right? Friday the 13th, The Shining, Godzilla, right? NECA action figures, right? So these are very popular. It's not too expensive, and it's not too cheap. So that we're in a nice sort of medium here. As well as like t-shirts and novelties. Look at the size of that mask. You know, everybody loves Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comics and magazines. A lot of them are magazines because the old horror stuff tended to come out like this. which is like pretty famous kind of horror stuff. And then of course like probably one of the most famous magazines, Fangoria, right? There's lots of these, right? So everybody seems to like, this is a good go-to mag for anybody that's a horror fan. They still make Fangoria today. They're just not the same style as that anymore. Now they kind of look like this.
Is this a new issue?
This is not the newest. The newest issue is, I think, 12. So these are back issues. I'm waiting for the new one to come in, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I never seen.
And then would you turn it around?
Oh.
So he gets closer to the building.
Oh.
So it's time limit.
It sounds so fun, yeah.
Yeah, they make a lot of licensed product like this in North America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I won't buy it.
These are bookmarks.
Bookmarks. Oh.
Yeah, so these are all made locally.
Oh.
And they all have like a little glow-in-the-dark skull on them there. Yeah, so it's just famous, you know, serial killer. These are all bookmarks. All these are. Up here, these are like air fresheners.
Oh.
You know, you would hang in your car type of thing. And then some horror pillows up at the top. And I'm sure you guys are aware of the Bishouju.
Yeah, Bishoujo.
Yeah, yeah.
Kotobuki.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, the horror ones,
Yeah.
Leatherface and Ash and, you know, Beetlejuice, right? Which a very famous artist named Bernie Wrightson, he did the plates for the novel. So my buddy took his design and made it three-dimensionally. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, basically they're all just candles, but with the iconic sort of logos onto them. And like, you know, everybody knows Pinhead, right? Pinhead, Hatchet, Faster Pussycat, very famous, right? It's to have the art on the candle, right? The candle is just to light up, but the art is why people like these. This is also a real coffin.
Oh. I didn't know.
Yeah. That's a coffin from Malaysia.
Wow.
Yeah. I just put the shelves in it. Also, if you come this way, I'll show you another one. This is also a sarcophagus from the Philippines.
Oh.
Right? And if you look at this HUM,
Yeah.
that's the Air Canada human remains sticker.
Wait a minute. It's
Means that they shipped a body in here.
wow.
Yeah.
It's so creepy.
Yeah, I know. But that's like the old Air Canada cargo sticker, which basically says, handle with care, there's human remains inside. Yeah.
How did you get this?
I got these from like a guy who worked in the funeral industry, and he retired, and he had a whole collection of coffins. But he had to move, so he had to sell 3 of them. So I bought the 3 of them. I bought this one, I bought that one, and I have one more that I usually rent out to movies.
You sell it?
Yep.
Oh.
If somebody wants it. Yeah. But like realistically, it's for storage. It's full of stuff. And do you want to see the back room?
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like my little shop where like there's Friday the 13th Part 4 mask. You know, Nosferatu.
Did you make it yourself?
The mask, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. That's the Part 4. I'm gonna be working on a Part 3 for somebody else. That one I'm just starting.
Already?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, he came in earlier today and he asked for one. So usually something like that will probably take me about 3 days. You know, in between dry time and whatnot. This is like, let's see if I got one. That's the Necronomicon
Oh.
from.
Even that?
Yeah. So this one's kind of in the process of being finished.
Oh.
But it's like, once it's done, it's like a journal,
Oh.
right? So that is another skin like this that I'm making.
It's like a book cover?
Yeah, like a book cover, yeah. And then like the inside, you can just write whatever you want. It's just blank on the inside, but that's like the Evil Dead cover. Arnie.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's Leonard Nimoy. And a whole bunch of other masks that are in them. You know, that's like a Jason Part 8, a Jason Part 7. A buddy of mine did the original sculpting. And then I painted.
Is that Frankenstein?
Yep, Frankenstein, unpainted Frankenstein.
So please tell me, what is that?
That's a movie prop from a low budget movie from 10 years ago. It was just a buddy of mine that worked on the movie gave it to me. So I just threw it up there.
Did you work at movie industry?
No, I never did. I never worked for the movies.
Just for hobbies?
Yeah.
So how did you learn that?
Trial and error.
Oh.
Yeah, so I made a lot of mistakes. Unfortunately, when I taught myself, there wasn't like YouTube, or there wasn't any online thing where I could go and have someone show me. So I basically just bought a bunch of materials and I tried to do it, and it doesn't work, and you try again, you try again, you try again, and then it looks good. And all you have to do is remember how you did it. And then, so basically all the stuff that I build, I just taught myself how to do over the last 9 years, right? Whatever I needed, if I couldn't find it, I would try and build it. And that worked pretty good. A lot of people like the Jason masks and stuff like that. I probably make, not many, maybe 10 or 12 a year. And usually Halloween time-ish, because like people want the masks, right? That was a little iffy. I mean, there's people that do it in the movie industry that are amazing. Like, there's no way that I could compete with some of these people in the industry. But they do that for a living, and that's their job. Whereas my job is to run the shop, and I just do the props on the side, just as like a little extra thing that I do. Like, especially if a customer needs something specific, or something for a costume or a prop that goes with a costume. They would usually come and ask first before they would go and try and find it online somewhere. Which now you can find anything online if you're looking for it. But a lot of people like the idea of it being custom made for them, right? Like, I made this piece for you, and there's only one like it, so no two are the same. So anytime I do a Jason mask, there's always slight variations to the mask, so each one is actually very unique, right? Plus you can get like the leather strapping or regular straps. It's completely up to the customer. But I will be painting that other one later today. And yeah, in about 3 days time he'll come and pick it up, and he'll be ready for Halloween. To all my horror friends in Japan, the horror industry is very big. And there's a lot of really cool merchandise for it. And if you're ever traveling to the US or Canada, look for stores like this if you're a fan of the genre. If you're a horror fan, this is the place to come. And there are a few in the States, but if you're in Canada and you come to BC, this is the only horror shop that's here. It's a very close-knit community, the horror community. So, which basically means that anytime someone comes in, they have the same interests and likes as I do. So we immediately have a rapport. So it doesn't matter what country you're from, everybody loves horror. and you are most welcome. All my friends from Japan, please, you're welcome to come down here, shoot me a message, let me know. Bye bye.
はい。
はい。
いや、特派員の森川さん、ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
いや
見応えがあるね。
あれね、どうだった？
いや、まずね、
うん。
ホラーショップすげえっていう。
いや、そうだね。日本にそのカルチャーって
ちょっと見たことないですね。やっぱ他の商品とか、
うん、
そういうなんか扱ってるジャンル
が強いとかね。
そうそうそう。だからオンリーはちょっとなかなかないんじゃないですかね。
これはもう日本のホラーファンとしてはグッとくる
すごい
映像になってるよね。
あとね、やっぱね、オーナーのね、ダレルさんがね、ミスターダレル、すごいいい人そう。いい人だろうね。いい人そう。
いや、間違いなくいい人だよ。
あとね、ここでしか映ってないけど、モモアに似てる。ジェイソン・モモアに似てる。
なるほどね。いや、すごいね。
すごいお店ですね。
いや、ほんとね。僕もやっぱ 行った機会ってホラーショップっていうのは行った機会がなかったからどうしてもチャンスがあったら行ってみたいなっていうふうに思いました、
あとやっぱり最後のね、ミスタータレルのねコメントが素晴らしかったですね、なんかやっぱまあうちの店じゃなくてもなんかこういうとこが海外に行った時にあったらぜひ行ってみてほしい。
そうだね、探して行ってみてほしいっていう。
もちろんね流暢な英語が喋れるわけじゃないんですけど、やっぱ同じものが好きだから、なんかこう身振り手振りと好きな作品と、頑張って聞いて頑張って喋ったら、なんか喋れる気がするみたいな。でやっぱ関係ない全くこうつながりがない人よりは、やっぱホラーっていう同じ、ね、ソウルを共有したわけだから、
愛で愛、
そうバシッとこうつながれるんじゃないかなみたいなね、ちょっとこう勇気をもらえる部分もありましたね。
いや本当素敵な VTR でした。
本当
ありがとうございます。またね次回どんなレポートになるかっていうのは
楽しみですね。
僕ら自身もすごい楽しみです。そう期待して特派員のレポートを待ちたいと思います。今回はこんな感じで
新企画がね動いたわけです。
じゃあぜひよろしくお願いいたします。